My name is Justin Marro. I'm an instructor at SLTC, and I've been here for 3 years. I guess I was about 6 or 7 years old, first time I can remember. Where I lived at, the company was Fort County. We had seen them in a ice storm. Well, not really an ice storm, it was like a snowstorm type deal. And in that snowstorm, they came by down our street to get the power back on after about 3 or 4 days. And during that time is kind of when, didn't really get out on the road. Dad was the only one that wanted to drive through. He wouldn't let Mama drive through to do anything like that. And lights stayed on for probably the first, 12, 14 hours of it, and then it went out. There was a lot going on. Parents didn't know if the food was going to survive or whatever, but, as a kid, you just enjoying life and playing outside in it. And it was probably about the second or third day into that, if I can remember correctly, that's when we saw the linemen down our street working to get the lights back on. That was my first interaction, that caught the old glimpse of my eye, where it was, hey, what is that? A truck that lifts up and people are in it doing stuff. Trees are down, they're getting the wire off, pulling the wire back up. It was cool. It's been very successful for me as far as moving up. A lot of my friends and buddies that I went to school with, I was probably some of the few that just kind of trying to figure it out. A lot of them were already figured it out. We're going to college. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. Watching them be successful in what they're doing and then looking at me that I'm working odd and end jobs, that was tough. It's a tough road to look at. But then finally becoming a lineman gives you a little bit of joyful, ness to you, so where you're excited. I took the ball and just ran with it and became what I am, a journeyman lineman, and it has paid dividends over dividends of being in the line work and utility trade, and it makes you learn new friends and new people. Even though it's a big world out there, the lineman world is very small, in the aspect of it. I mean, you can find out about somebody that somebody else worked with them on this storm or worked in this area. That's just how line life is, even though it's a big world out there. You like a small family, small community. I like that aspect of it. It's more family oriented. Even though there's long hours, you just feel grateful at the end of the day to see your family, come home to them, knowing that you're going to provide, a good life for them. Make sure you put food on the table, pay all your bills. That's important. But it's paid dividends over the years. It's done wonders for me. It's done wonders for my family. I wouldn't take anything back. I'd do it again if that was a choice to take again. The day you shut the door on any idea, whether it's line work or trade or college, doesn't matter. Everything's meant for somebody. It's never give up. I think that's where a lot of us are at. We're basic people, just want to make good money and work hard for it. And line work is one of them. You put your mind to it and accept everything that comes at you and learn from it, then sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want to do, but never give up. Just keep going.